It's that time. It is time. It is Homebrew Wednesday. Yeah, baby. So happy Homebrew Wednesday, folks. How's everybody doing? I know this is a day late. Things got a little bit busy and crazy yesterday, and I didn't get back here in time to be able to do my Homebrew Wednesday video on Wednesday. It's what I typically try and do. So today is Thursday, so it's Homebrew Wednesday on a Thursday video. What I did was I shot a couple clips of brewing over the weekend. Just a couple clips here and there, show you what I did. Brewing a small batch of my Two Dogs Scottish Ale, and I went back to my old pot, the one that I use when I do the 5-gallon batches. I don't know if some of you guys are using the kegels, but it can be a pain in the neck to brew 5 gallons of homebrew in a 15-gallon kegel. So I went and got the old pot out, kind of did it old school, used a couple things, kind of show you what's going on. Sitting here enjoying this is my Rye Flight IPA. It's kegged and everything. Issue is if you look at it, it is seriously cloudy. Yes, that is not the lights playing, a joke or anything. That is how cloudy it is. It's got great aroma. Those Falconer Flight hops are phenomenal. Great aroma and great flavor. It just doesn't look all that appealing. I know why that it doesn't look this way, but we'll watch a couple of these clips and see how my brew day went. And then we'll catch up afterwards. See what I did here. I modified my burner to use my little pot. Just about to a boil. But see, that whole thing, as you can see, is set up for one of those. But it's way smaller. So I made a smaller thing here to set inside there, so that this little pot fits on there. That way I'm not using a 15-gallon kegel to brew 5-gallon batches, because that's just a pain in the neck. It's working, but I think that grate, I think I'm going to need to put some support pieces in there to help it out a little bit, which I can do. No biggie. Should be at a boil here shortly. Hop spider's working pretty good. Nice, easy roll. Nice boil. Coming along well. That's actually working pretty good. Can't complain. Where are we at here? Wasting water. And we are down to 80 degrees. Freaking awesome. Set you down. The last little bit of my lager, just killed it. Put the Rye Flight IPA on. And you know what? I think they're right when it comes to... Oh, I just dropped that. I'm not using a... I don't know if you can see this or not. Here, turn you over and drop it down. This right here is not heat resistant hose. It's just an RV hose, so it collapses right here. So I need to change that. Make this heat resistant hosing. Make it a little bit easier to cool down. I would have to say that since I'm at just about 75 degrees till the time I get this transferred over into the fermenter. And I am at, it looks to be a little over 5 gallons, about 5.5, between 5.5 and 6 gallons. Just got a text message. Okay. Cheers. You know what? I get down to the end of this lager. These last 2 days, there's water running down the street over there. I don't know what that's all about. Anyways, the last 2 or 3 days of drinking this, it's really come into its own. It bittered up. It's not nearly, at the end, it's not nearly as sweet as it was in the beginning. So, it gives me some good ideas on what to do when I do it the next time. But I'll be doing this one again real soon. I have to play around with the recipe yet. I need to bitter it up a little bit more. Give her a little bit more bitterness. It was a little bit too sweet. But here at the end, real nice. Real nice. And I'm stoked. I want to give that rye IPA, the rye flight IPA, a taste here after a bit. So I'm going to shut this water off and start transferring this over into a fermenter. Put bubbler on it. Throw my yeast in. Here's another look at the thing that I made up for my small pot. I don't know if you can see that. You can see the big banjo burner there. And it worked pretty well. Can't complain. Whoop. Excuse me. Can't complain. Worked out pretty well. Step out a little bit. There we go. So that was my brew day for today. If Mary comes back in time, I might do my lemonade too. It's a swell dance for the last little lager. Woo! Gonna be trying that IPA. Gotta wash this pot out, clean a little bit of this stuff up. It's a good brew day today, huh? Hope you enjoyed my brew day. That was this past Sunday I brewed, right? It was Sunday? Yeah. It was my 2 dogs licking. It was just a 5-gallon batch. I'm not sure if that will be kegged. More than likely it'll be kegged. I think I'm pretty much going to try and always have one of those on tap here because it's just a good drinking beer. It's a great tasting and everybody seems to enjoy it. This is the rye flight. I call it a rye flight IPA because I put a pound of flaked rye in here, which, by the way, I found out is the reason why it got so cloudy. What I found out from Steve down at Mr. Steve's Homebrew Supply in York, Pennsylvania, York, Lancaster, and Camp Hill, actually. Shout out to Mr. Steve. Is that, and I'm not sure if any of you guys knew this or not, but what he said to me, one of the reasons why they get cloudy is because when you use the flake, like barley, rye, oats, whatever, I always just put everything together and put it into mash when I do the mash. Well, as it turns out, I guess since you got all that surface area on the flaked oats or on the flaked, particles or whatever, I don't know if that's the reason or not, but that's apparently why my stuff got so cloudy. He says what he does is he mixes it all together, and then he'll sprinkle the flaked whatever over the top and just kind of mix it in the top a little bit so that it's not throughout the whole deal. So I tend to believe that because I'll use flaked oats or flaked barley or something from time to time to give a little bit of body, and this is not lacking body whatsoever. And so that'd be my guess. I tend to agree with him. The color is nice. It's the right color. It's what I was shooting for in color. However, I really didn't want it to be like milk as far as cloudy goes. But it tastes fantastic. There you have it, folks. This is S.J. Poor signing off on another Homebrew Wednesday, Thursday edition. This is S.J. Poor from Little Face Brewing. You know what to do. Enjoy the fruits of your labor and brew beer.